Have you ever met someone who changed your life with just a little kindness? Today's story is about a nurse, a lonely patient, and one unforgettable night. Let's begin. It was a cold and quiet night. The city was sleeping, but the hospital was still busy. Emily was a young nurse. She worked the night shift. She put on her white uniform and smiled. "Tonight will be a long night," she said to herself. Her shift started at 8 p.m. Many patients needed help. Some had a fever. Some had broken bones. Some were waiting for test results. Emily worked hard. She smiled at every patient. She believed that a smile could make people feel better. At around 11:30 p.m., the hospital doors opened. 2 ambulance workers quickly brought in an old man. He looked very weak. He was breathing slowly. Emily walked to him. "Hello, sir. My name is Emily. I am your nurse." The old man opened his eyes. He smiled a little. "Hello," he said softly. "Don't worry," Emily said kindly. "You are safe now." The doctors started checking the old man. Emily checked his temperature, blood pressure, and heartbeat. Everything was done carefully. A few minutes later, the doctor said, "He needs to stay here tonight." Emily nodded. She helped the old man into a hospital bed. The old man looked around the room. He looked sad. Emily noticed his face. "Is everything okay?" she asked. The old man looked at her. "I feel lonely. My family lives in another city. They don't know I am here." Emily felt sorry for him. She pulled a chair next to his bed. "You are not alone," she said. "I am here." The old man's eyes filled with tears. "Thank you," he whispered. The night became quieter. Whenever Emily finished helping another patient, she came back to check on the old man. She gave him water. She brought him warm soup. She covered him with a soft blanket. "Are you feeling better now?" she asked. "Yes," he replied, "because of your kindness." They talked for a while. "What was your job?" Emily asked. The old man smiled. "I was a school teacher. I taught children for more than 30 years. Emily smiled. "That is a wonderful job." The old man looked out of the window. "When I was young," he said quietly, "I wanted to become a doctor, but life was difficult. I had to take care of my family, so I became a teacher." Emily listened carefully. "You helped many children," she said. "That is something to be proud of." The old man smiled. "You are right." Around 3 a.m., the old man suddenly started coughing. Emily quickly called the doctor. The doctor came immediately. After giving him medicine, the old man slowly became better. Emily stayed beside him until he fell asleep. She looked at him and smiled. "He is like my grandfather," she thought. The hours passed. Soon the sun began to rise. It was morning. At 7:30 a.m., a woman rushed into the hospital. She looked worried. "Dad!" she cried. She ran to the old man's bed. The old man opened his eyes. "My daughter," he said happily. The woman hugged her father. Then she turned to Emily. "Are you the nurse who stayed with my father all night?" Emily smiled. "Yes." The woman had tears in her eyes. Thank you so much. I was traveling. I came as fast as I could. My father told me you cared for him like family. Emily smiled gently. I only did my job. The old man shook his head.
No.
You did much more than your job. You gave me hope. Emily's eyes filled with tears. She smiled and held the old man's hand. Before leaving the hospital, the old man said, I will never forget your kindness. Emily replied, and I will never forget you. As Emily walked out of the hospital, the morning sun filled the sky. She was tired after a long night, but her heart was full of happiness. She understood one important lesson. Kind words, a warm smile, and a caring heart can make a big difference in someone's life. Kindness is the best medicine. A caring heart can heal people in ways that medicine cannot.